Change can be a very painful thing. Even simple changes can be unpleasant. And to be honest, we don't like being disturbed. We like to stay settled in our comfort zone. Whenever we're called to make a major shift out of the comfortable way of thinking and doing things, then the distress can be quite extensive. We would rather dodge these discomforting times. And whether we want to admit it or not, most of us are by nature more like Hem and Haw than Sniff and Scurry from the seminal book on change, Who Moved My Cheese? But change will happen, and sometimes the winds of change take on a life of their own. Ed Rowell, a pastor in Colorado, describes growing up in the mountains of western New Mexico. He said, I witnessed firsthand the hard work of containing forest fires. One lesson hotshot crews and smoke jumpers learn early on is that fire creates its own wind, and that wind can cause the fire to jump ahead much more quickly than anyone can anticipate. In the same way, change creates its own force, and the incendiary results may be more than anyone can bring under control. As these past 18 months demonstrate, sometimes change is thrust upon us unexpectedly and uncontrollably. Over the past 5 weeks, we have been exploring what it means to be a church which is P-O-S-T. P, providing radical hospitality, O, open to change, S, staying in love with God, and T, taking risks for Jesus. And for the past 4 weeks, we have been on that first letter, P, providing radical hospitality. But this week we are moving on to that second letter, O, open to change. And we're going to look at the case study of the Apostle Peter in Acts 10 as he's faced with being open to change. Now I hope you'll join us this Sunday in worship as we gather at 10 a.m., both in person and online, as we continue our series Post and what it means to find new cheese. Hope to see you then.